Michigan in maize, and UMass, the defending national champions, in maroon, and we are underway in game 2 of this series.
Establish physicality quickly, and you see he starts the line of Sullivan, Keefu, and Reed Lebster, and they had a good game last night. A little change in the lines for UMass as they bring in a little more strength up front.
And it's tipped in by Nolan Moyle. Holding it in on the left point is Power. He'll send it to the net. Broken up there by Matthew Kessel, a Michigan native playing for UMass. 5th-round pick of the Blues last year.
The most of any state or province, so they recruit well here in Southeast Michigan.
Aki Samoskevich. And there was a pass to Beecher, who was climbing into the play. And now Beecher, who had 3 shorthanded breakaways last night, will bring it in over the line for the Wolverines. Drops it back for Samoskevich. Now moving in. There's a drive from Hughes. Luke Hughes with a bid here early on in this hockey game. Has a little bit of turnover. 40% of the roster for the defending national champs is new. Here's Makar, a shot, and the pad saved by Portillo. Brisson was there waiting for a return pass from Johnson and didn't get it.
Well, a little too much there. Maybe just shoot that puck.
Now coming back the other way, Lebster a drive. And they're saved by Portillo, and we'll get a face-off with 15:37 to go here in the opening period. Now Van Wy starts it across for Power. And Owen Power is hit and knocked down, and we're going to have our first penalty of the hockey game. I believe Colin Felix is going to get the gate here.
They really do a good job of moving it around. You can see Owen Power carrying the puck in the middle. And just the...
Murray has played every minute in net this year. Through neutral, here's Beniers. Beniers gets through a double team and gets a backhand on net, and Matt Murray is able to make the save with 11:13 to go in period number 1. Here's Sullivan. Intercepts, gets a shot on Portillo, the save.
They're on the line right now, and they're doing good things for UMass. See, Sullivan goes back in, forehand, quick shot. It gets tipped in front by Lebster.
Keefe plays it across for Trevino deep. Now back to the blue line for Morrow. Across, Morrow, Trevino out in front. And again, Portillo is able to see it and stop it. A lot of future NHL talent, I should say, on this ice sheet here today. Here is Lebster coming in for UMass, goes right in front of Portillo, who's able to keep it out.
The big, strong play from the junior from Grand Rapids. Watch as he gets the speed, and Owen Power tries to use his stick and not take a penalty. Lebster pushes it around him.
Now Hughes will go back to get it for the Wolverines. Lead pass to Beniers. Beniers centers. Here's a chance. Backhand. Blankenberg a drive off the shoulder of Murray. Wolverines will have to regroup. It'll be Luke Hughes to lug it in. He'll play it across to Beniers. Top of the circle, a drive through the screen of the defenseman, and Murray's able to make the stop. Brisson, 2 goals and an assist last night. His dad, Pat, of course, one of the top sports agents in the world. Crashing the net that time as Estapa, loose in front, and not cleared to the far side. Estapa now for the Wolverines. Here's Pearson. Sent it to the net. Save made by Murray. Michigan still controls. Loose in the slot. Trying to settle it down. Lambert got a shot on. Save made by Murray. And trying to bang it home on the rebound was Morgan. Now Lambert again a drive. And finally Murray is able to cover up. Trevino ridden wide to the outside by Pearson. He got around the check. Throws it out in front. Here's a chance in the slot. Donaldson a drive broken up by Power, who was standing right on top of the blue paint. No score in the hockey game. Johnson will send it in. Beniers chases, tries to center. Johnson crashes in. A shot, they score! And guess who? Brendan Brisson had the first goal yesterday. He's got the first goal again today.
He is just so talented. Kent Johnson dumps this puck in. Beniers wins the race, and they all go to the net. But watch as the puck just sits there, and Brisson, he ain't missing that. This kid is a pure goal scorer. It's just whenever the puck's on his stick around the goal, he is going to score. Beautiful execution and forecheck by that top line. I'll tell you what, if Dave Quinn's watching this game on the U.S. Olympic Team Committee, Brisson is one he might want to start considering.
There's a drive off the blocker and out of play. It was off the stick of Pastajov. At center ice coming in, up go for UMass. And he's quickly neutralized and driven to the corner. And now a penalty coming up here with 16 seconds to go in the period. Ryan Ufko trying to stay away from Beecher on the backhand. Got it to the front. Slides across. There's a drive from Trevino as the horn sounds. So a minute 44 of the penalty time to Estapa will carry over to the second. All right, so UMass starts this period on a power play for the next minute and 40 seconds. Estapa took a penalty toward the late stages of period number one. He's in the box here to start period number two.
Johnny Beecher, a first-round pick of the Bruins.
And now here's a chance for UMass.
Ooh, that was a good
as
opportunity.
Trevino came in and got a shot right on Portillo.
They're dangerous shorthanded, Michigan. They jump into the play. They don't just sit back when they have a disadvantage on men.
Now coming back, still dangerous here. UMass blocker saved by Portillo. Lucas Mercury, who's been pretty quiet in this hockey game so far. And that failed to click. So Morrow will regroup back in his own zone. Turned over. Here comes Michigan again with Brisson. They've got numbers. Here's a chance. They score! Matty Beniers makes it 2-0 Wolverines.
Is going to be open. Here's the turnover in neutral ice. Just a bad turnover. And Brisson skates to the far side to get Matty Beniers open. He feathers a beauty right on the tape. Watch as he skates away from the play. Puts it back right on the tape.
That line has all of the goals again today. They had 3 of the 4 goals yesterday. Of the cage as Murray just looks on. Another penalty coming up. Delayed call here against UMass. Pearson holds it in. Here's Johnson now, top of the circle, plays it across. One-timer for Brisson. And a minute and 8 seconds to go in the power play.
Now watch this one-timer. Great shot and a terrific save by Murray. The ability for him to go post to post and stop that. It is so fast how quick Brisson gets this off. And that is an NHL shot right there.
Minute 15 to go in the man advantage for the Wolverines. Brisson walking in. One-timer, shallow angle. Brisson got it to Beniers, and that's stopped.
He is. They got to find a way to get some offensive pressure and get this penalty behind them and start going the other way.
There's another one-timer. Lambert, a couple of whacks at it. Here comes Hughes at center, trying to play the pass back to Blankenberg. He regroups now. Pastichov comes in. A little speed, got it around Kessel onto Murray. Poke back in behind the net. Here's Edwards again. He lost it. Now some room here from UMass, and that shot broken up. Del Gaizo sees it go by his stick. Trevino plays it to the point. Here's Ryan Ufko. Ufko across for Scott Morrow. Morrow high in the slot to the circle. His shot right on target, but Portillo is equal to the tap. Garrett Waite now. Kessel the one-time. Big drive goes wide right of the cage. Now Lebster feeds it across. There's another shot for Bollinger. And missed the net.
I think he may have got a piece of that.
40 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Kessel. Another drive. And they're getting shots, just not on target. Ty Farmer with speed and 9 seconds to go on the power play. Looking for a wraparound perhaps. Now a drive from Demon. It's hit in front. And another chance for Wattenbach goes by the boards, and it's back out to center. They anchored the top power play unit for Canada at the juniors before it was canceled. Off to the side of the net. Here is Power in the corner. They feed it across. Brisson, another shot. One-time wrister. Just over 7 minutes ago, 10 seconds in the power play. Oh, Lambert had a chance. Gaping net. Wasn't able to pull the trigger. Blankenberg down low. Lambert a drive. Save made. Hughes the one-time. Boy, that hit the side of the net, I believe. Here's Summers. Now for Ethan Edwards. Edwards flips it toward the cage, and Murray's able to glove it with 5:53 to go. UMass has to find some offense in a hurry. There's a one-time drive for Van Wy as Murray steers it away. Here's Josh Lapina, the Anaheim native, ridden into the wall by Blankenberg, the savvy veteran defenseman for Michigan. Here's a one-timer for Kessel on, and the save made by Portillo. He had a great Frozen Four last year, as many of these Minutemen did. And 17 came back to the team this year. Here's Blankenberg for Michigan, moving in. Centers, shot, score, Dylan Duke, and it's 3-0 Wolverines.
Takes advantage of this. Watch the play down here. Just a turnover. UMass cannot get the puck out. Blankenberg looks far side for Duke. One shot, two shots. Anytime he get two chances. I mean, Murray made the first save again. And watch that great sprawl out. Oh, he just buried that. He went roof, and he's fired up. All their creation has been from when they're down low, fighting for loose pucks. So they're going to have to find a way to grind out a goal.
Here's Hughes now. Moving right in, and Murray's able to keep it out with 2:27 to go. Power a minute, the blue line. He lost it right in front of the benches. Now Sullivan comes in on side. Lost his skate, I think, as he was trying to get a shot off to Portillo. Just lost an edge. Now a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Michigan has Kent Johnson written to the outside nicely by Sullivan on the back check as we go under a minute to play in the period. Long drive steered away by Murray.
Really a great period for the Wolverines. They did a great job of moving the puck up the ice and getting scoring chances in that period.
Beniers, Johnson, Brisson. They have scored 5 of the 7 goals for Michigan on the weekend. It's kind of a weird weekend for UMass. 11 games decided by 1 goal or less, including 6 in overtime. But they've been playing catch-up all weekend long here. And now it is Lambert for Michigan. Lambert got a shot on, and Murray keeps it out. Again, Murray has played very well this weekend. Right wing pass to Brisson. Brisson has a couple of goals in this game, and there's one off the side of the net, and it comes off its moorings. Was that the old Michigan play that I saw there from Johnson?
His ability, I would never even think of doing this. Watch as he pulls it in, scoops it up on the tape. He tries to go up there. I think Murray saved it. What a save by Murray.
Short-handed either because of injuries or the World Juniors for the better part of 2 months.
Yeah, and they had COVID issues. They've had all sorts of things going on. It's a good job of defense keeping the puck outside, not allowing any Michigan players to get to the inside in the lane.
This is kind of what we saw in the third period yesterday. It almost seemed like UMass lost its energy as Murray gloves that one. Here's Luke Hughes, the freshman, through the logo. Hits the line with speed, takes it wide, drops it back, one-timer right on for Dylan Duke, who has a goal in this game. Way out of his zone, Portillo. Headmans to Johnson. Here's Johnson now with some room, drops it back. Look out, Brisson tried to go top shelf. Was looking for that left side, still loose in front, and sprawling is Murray to make the save.
Gives him knuckles. He's like, hey, great job. What a drop pass here. Brisson lets it fly. Bernier's going in front for the screen, and watch this save right here. That is unbelievable. Murray's just doing everything he can.
Ty Farmer centers. Nobody there in front. We'll get to the loose puck. And now a collision. And again, some pushing out near the goal.
Captain Nick Blankenberg in front. You see they're both battling, and Wade just gives him a good chop. Sold a little bit, I think, by
Michigan 0 for 3 on the power play. Don't have a power play goal on the weekend as Johnson, makes a bid there.
It couldn't have felt good.
Now Lautenbach takes it wide, trying to cut the corner, goes right to the front, and a horrendous collision at the goal mouth.
Lautenbach, watch, he gets the leverage on Power, and he just goes to the net, drives the net. It's a great play. And Power has a stick around him. He's the one who knocked him into the goaltender. That's a good play by the forward driving to the net. Good stuff. And UMass needs to do that. That should probably be a penalty on Power. I don't know if they called it or not.
Here's Beniers. Beniers centers. There's a penalty coming up as Brisson was taken down, I think, by Sullivan.
Johnson, Beniers, and Brisson. Let's take a look at the replay. Beniers passes it across. That's actually a good penalty in front of the net, too. But either way, Michigan goes back to the man advantage.
Hooking on Sullivan. And so Michigan 0 for 4 on the power play, and a goal scored shorthanded by Trevino. Well, didn't expect that to happen, and UMass is on the board with 6:10 to go.
A great job here on the wall. Watch face-off that gets one back, chipped up, and Luke Hughes misplaced the puck, and then he loses a foot race to Trevino. He goes in shorts or far side.
5.5 to go. And now Michigan's going to have to tag up with 1:10 seconds to go in the penalty time to Sullivan. Here's a chance for Johnson. And Murray forced to make another save. Kept alive. Here's Pastajov again. Side of the net one time. Lambert, and another great save by Murray as he came to the top of the blue paint to cut that one off.
And the captain looked like he put it right down. Yeah, what a pass by Blankenberg. And Murray just, that was an awesome save. That's a goaltender knowing where the puck is and where the opposition is.
The number one guy, and this weekend he has looked every bit of it. Beniers, another drive that goes well wide. Johnson will keep it alive in the zone for the Wolverines. Under 4.5. Brisson leaves it back for Power. He'll move to the middle. Power holding. Power takes it wide. Got one on Murray, and no rebound.
Murray, this is unbelievable. He's having an unbelievable game.
Royal will dump it in as Michigan makes a change. 3 minutes to go. Scott Morrow has been held in check in this game. He goes in, trying to punch one past Portillo. Look or play like a freshman.
Well, this is why their defense has provided so much offense for UMass. You see the movement outside in. They drive hard wide.
Extra attacker on for the Minutemen. Here's Kessel. Boy, he had a good look there, but he sent it high. Delgaizo wins the draw, but then Michigan intercepts, and they send it down, and they get the empty netter.
Beecher.
Second night in a row that Beecher puts this game away with an empty net goal. This one makes it 4-1, as he did last night, making it 4-1.
Beecher wins the lucky puck here on his tape and fires it down all the way
to Donaldson, and then Donaldson takes another check from Van Wy. There's a save. Portillo rebound. He keeps it out again. And now the net comes off, and again we get physical. Really in both games from start to finish.
Yeah, they've been outmatched for sure in these games. They have not played as physical as you see. Portillo makes a great save. And
UMass Minutemen. And after last night's win, Sean, and you pointed this out before the game, Michigan went to #1 in the pairwise after that victory. And now it's getting physical again with 27 seconds to go. Off the draw. Ufko thought about the one-timer, and he scores. Held on long enough to find a window. And now it's 4-2 as Ryan Ufko finds the back of the net.
A quick snapshot off the faceoff. A nice draw win by Lapina. Watch the fake slapper, and then just a quick shot up high and beats Portillo. That was a great wrister. Blocker side. I don't know if he was, it looked like Portillo was totally screened. Went down a little bit early on that.
And that's going to do it. A big sweep for the Michigan Wolverines on home ice, taking out the defending national champs in convincing style, both on Saturday night and here on Sunday.